Not surprised at all, actually. We commuted this morning. It's the worst experience I have every single week, pretty much.
If you live or commute in the city, you can relate. Sometimes getting around Toronto can be a nightmare. And a new study has confirmed it. As beautiful as the city may be, it is one of the worst cities in the world when it comes to your commute time. To be exact, the 6th worst city in the world, according to a new study by Expert Market. It looked at 74 cities with a population of over 300,000 or more. The results show that the average Torontonian spends 96 minutes a day commuting. That includes waiting 14 minutes for transit to travel about 10 kilometers. The real kicker here, add it all up, and you're spending about 47 hours a year sitting in traffic or stuck on transit, a story many Torontonians know all too well.
Bumper to bumper traffic. That's literally everybody's, it just grinds everyone's gears. It's that bumper to bumper traffic. And I have doctor's appointments in Toronto sometimes, and if the appointment's at 9 o'clock in the morning, I should be leaving at 8, but I have to leave at 6:30.
I waited 3 hours at Old Mill Station for a train one time, and for shuttle buses.
Took one GO train all the way here. That takes 1 hour, but as soon as you miss that TTC, you're late for work, and it just stresses you out every single morning because you're going to be late for sure.
I've had typical stories: the late buses, the subway closures, getting stuck with the shuttle buses and stuff.
Well, the traffic is horrendous, and so you just don't get anywhere by car.
And coming up on City News, we ask you what you think can be done to make the commute better.
Really bad. The city needs to do more, I think, to just get everybody moving better.
It seems Toronto has 99 problems, and transit is a big one. According to a new survey out of UK today, it said that Toronto is the sixth worst city in the world when it comes to our commute time. So we asked you, how could the city help you get to point A to point B a little quicker?
I think we need to work on integrating everything a bit more. So not so heavily focused on cars, move more towards buses and subways and bikes, and there are more ways to get around than the car, and I think Toronto needs to realize that.
People are starting to bike more, I guess. That's definitely something we need to push.
These sort of relief lines, come on.
If we had more lines on our TTC, that would be great. Maybe ones going more into the suburban sort of areas.
It's not a popular one, but I think we have to get really strict on people coming in from outside of the city, like single occupant vehicles, I think really needs to be cut down on. I know that's really inconvenient for everyone. I know the trains don't run as well as we'd like to, but if people aren't using them, they're not going to run more often.
And remember, it could always be worse. While Toronto was the 6th worst, they weren't the bottom of the pack. That honor went to Rio de Janeiro, where the survey actually said they described the commute as unbearable.